The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
This is the Eagles Sports Network. I'm the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier, alongside Carson-Newman, interim head softball coach Michael Graves. Coach, tough two today at the home grounds on senior day. Have LR down to their final out, and they go RBI double, 2-run home run to tie the game in game two before winning in extra innings. Felt like your team was right there with the 11th ranked team in the country, though, that's now won 14 straight games. How do you sum up the effort and some heartbreak as well in this one?
Well, I think we played with great effort, and I think we played with great effort all day long. I don't fault some things. There are some plays that we discussed after the game that we would like to have back, especially on defense, and maybe a couple of bats too. But I think we made some defensive miscues and gave them a couple of extra at bats, and we discussed the process about you learn from that, and then how important it is not to just assume something and make a play here or there.
You mentioned the effort. I don't think anybody would question that against one of the best teams in the country. How proud are you of the way that they battled against a team that hasn't lost since March 23rd and has lost twice since the middle of February?
Well, I think we had them on the ropes, obviously, and Sheena's a great coach, and they have a good team, and it's no accident they're top 11 in the country. But I think anybody that was here today and watched these games, and was honest, would say we probably outplayed them 13 out of 15 innings of the game. But that's why there's a final score at the end, and like I said, she's a good coach, and her team found a way to win ball games.
Lacey-Rhyne was absolutely Herculean, both in the circle and at the plate. She goes 5 for 7, second home run this season, third of her career, drives in 5, not to mention throws every pitch of the doubleheader today. What about the job that she did?
Lacey was tremendous today, and this is the effort that for the last couple of days I've been talking to Lacey. I knew that she could throw back-to-back games, and we've discussed that, and we kind of had a heart-to-heart, and I think she came out today mentally prepared, and the results obviously were phenomenal. I'd like to have had her third home run.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, but she's a great tremendous ball player. I'd like to have 10 more like her.
Let's touch on that without touching on it. The situation in game one was something that was bizarre. You have a protest and a game reverted for batters, and that wipes off a 3-run home run. Not to talk about the situation, but you guys could have gotten down and out and let LR run roughshod, but you didn't. How? Why?
Well, we talked about it. I spent a long time umpiring ball games, and I just asked the umpires if I could, explain to them real quick, and he was like, sure. So I went over there and I explained, hey, the rule's right. I know it's right, and by NCAA rules about the protest, I explained to him, this is why we're doing this. So it's the right call, and I said, I know it's a bad situation, and I know it's no fun, and we hate that it happened, but it's right. But we can't just make a mountain out of a molehill and let things snowball. We've got to come in and score runs and make a game out of it.
It was senior day. Celebrated Katie Pritchett, Kristen Topple. What do those two mean to this program?
Oh, tremendous. I'm going to miss both of them a lot. Katie is a hard out with the bat, and I've seen her play numerous positions, first, DH, third, catcher. Top has always been, phenomenal in the dirt. She moved from short to second, and actually went to short a couple of games here or there. But Top's getting going with the bat right now, and I love it for that kid because, if anybody deserves it, she deserves it. So, I'm glad to see her, starting to hit the ball.
Michael, thanks for the time. We'll talk to you ahead of your next conference doubleheader.
Thank you.
That's Carson-Newman head softball coach Michael Graves. I'm the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier, and this is the Eagles Sports Network.